So you were going to tell us maybe about Mizmor L'Dovid also.
Okay, Mizmor L'Dovid. This is after my father left the country right after Yom Kippur. He had to get back. He had a business. He couldn't, and we decided that I'm going to stay on. Either I have to make up my mind. Either I'll be going into yeshiva. If I go into yeshiva, then I'll be staying there permanently. If I don't, then I'll come back. And one Shabbos, I decided to go to Haifa to visit my uncle. That was one of the Shabbosim that my father was. When my father was there, we used to spend Shabbosim together. Either we were in Tel Aviv, so we stayed in a hotel, but we each Shabbosim by the future Rebbe, you know. We davened there and we'd eat the meals over there. But since he left and I was on my own, so I decided one Shabbos to go and visit my uncle. And during the afternoon, I was not feeling well. I had a little bit of a cold. My throat was hurting me. So I decided I won't go to daven Mincha. I'll stay home and I'll eat the Shalosh Seudos in my aunt's house. In other words, my uncle went to daven and I stayed there. And as I was sitting and eating Shalosh Seudos, I opened up the siddur to Mizmor L'Dovid. The melody came to me. Mizmor L'Dovid, Shevroi lo yeson, Mirois deshe yabitzeini, Amei menuchos yinaleini. I'm singing, and I keep on going and going and going. I say, "Wow, this sounds great." This is not. How do you remember this? It's Shabbos. I can't write it down. I can't do anything. It wasn't too bad. It was only like a half hour before you can make Havdalah, you know. So I kept repeating it. So I shouldn't forget it. Kept repeating it. I was there all by myself. My yenta wasn't even sitting there.
All three parts?
All three parts. This came and...
Wow.
You know, that's the best way to compose, believe me.
Oh, yes. Just don't
when it
stop.
comes, when it flows. I think with the Hamavdil, it also came in one sitting, without having to go back and repeating. And
so you remembered and wrote it down right after Shabbos?
As soon as after Shabbos, I took a piece of paper and wrote it down. I wish I would have I could find a piece of paper. They didn't have it.
Made some lines.
They didn't have it.
No music paper.
They didn't have any music paper. I made my
some
lines
real quick, and you
I do that very often.
It's been about 3 pages. I mean, it's a long melody.
Yeah.
The whole thing. The whole. Wow, that's fantastic.
Yeah.